Right, we are for it, ladies and gentlemen. We've slight delay because we've been printing the minutes out for you. Okay, so I declare the meeting of the charity open. And number one, to receive apologies for absence. They're in the book. How many are they? Where are they?
Not all 15's in there.
6, I think.
10 should say.
Can you read them out for it, Joe?
What's that?
Gordon Jarvis, Joyce Brindley, Martin Crowther, Judy Dalton, Steve Baker, Liz O'Brien, and
Did I say?
Can we see those?
Yep.
Read. To declare any interest in any of the matters to be considered, please state. To identify items for which the press and the public may be excluded. No, 6 on. To confirm the minutes of the meetings held on 4th of March and the 16th of March. So we've got the 14th of March, it's 3 pages. Page 1. Page 2. Page 3. Can somebody propose that we accept those, please? Or unless you, what do you want to do it together? Can we do it together? Or do you want to do it separately? Yeah, we could do it separately. Can I propose it, please?
Yeah.
Second. Yeah, right. Okay. I've got my hands touching earlier, but
Update on building valuation.
and the minutes for the
course of action to ensure
16th, it's only 1 page. It was the day when we had the meeting with the young people. Somebody proposed that those okay? Second, please.
Before we go on, can I just clarify? Is that the one where they went next door?
Yeah.
Right. Because there was no vote according to this that the charity went into confidential session. It says it was agreed the meeting be adjourned, but in effect the members of the council acting on behalf of the charity actually went into a secret session without voting for it.
Chair.
Is that right or wrong? I don't know.
Well,
Chair,
yeah.
I don't think that's the correct interpretation. The fact was that we said that we would meet them informally, and we understood that when the date was first agreed, and that's what we did next door. We met them informally, and then came back and a proposal was made and agreed by those people present.
Right, can I just come back on counter some of the things you said there? Now, it wasn't agreed that we would meet them informally, because if I remember correctly, Chair, you wasn't aware, the clerk wasn't aware, I wasn't aware, and I think there was one or two other councillors that wasn't aware that we were supposed to be meeting them separately. And I've forgotten what else Councillor St John said that was incorrect. Right, he said it was agreed and voted on. Well, it wasn't agreed and voted on to go into secret session.
Chair,
I don't think it
Chair, we're going to go round in circles. It wasn't a secret session. My memory is very, very clear that when they asked if they could meet with us, we said, yes, we will meet and talk to you. That is what we did next door, and then we came back in here and a resolution was passed, and that's really what we're agreeing, or not, now, and I'm happy to move that they are a correct record.
So there's a resolution passed that we would adjourn to go into secret and confidential session? No, there wasn't.
So, this was not a scheduled charity meeting.
Well, again, if it wasn't a scheduled charity meeting, how come you have a charity meeting then?
It wasn't a scheduled charity
You
meeting,
just,
not a proper date.
you're just tying yourselves in knots, that's the problem.
Stuart, no, we're not. If you're prepared to listen. If the young people wanted to discuss with us and show us what they were intending doing, and when we came out, we came in here and told everybody else what they were doing. But we have to be careful what...
I haven't got a problem with the outcome. I'm just pointing out that I don't believe that yet again we've carried out correct procedures. So we can leave all that.
Oh, right, can you keep it quiet then? Right, anybody propose that those minutes are correct?
I've already done that, John.
Yeah, right, seconded. All those in favour? Which one's those? Yeah. That's on the minutes of the 4th, the March the 4th. Judy Dalton is shown as not being here, but she actually cast a vote, recorded, and it's recorded that she was here. So, we changed that minute then. I've signed it anyway, so.
Agreed.
You can't change the minutes unless it's
No,
voted on.
I've signed it anyway, just to let you know.
Yeah, but you didn't hear what I've just said, dear Chair. You've just said the minutes are wrong. Nobody's disagreed with that. And you said I've signed it anyway. You can't do that.
You've already, you proposed it,
if
you
you want-
passed it.
no,
You've
but we
proposed
wasn't-
it to us, and you passed it.
Right, we wasn't aware that that particular item was wrong when the proposal was made and the vote was taken. You're not following procedures again. If the minutes are wrong, you can't just sign it and say it's done. You have to get approval from council.
We all approved it, and that's all there's to it. It was after it was approved, and I've just been informed that Judy Dalton's on the record
Right.
as being here.
Yes,
but
I'm not.
to the vote.
Right, I'm not saying what you've just said. No, what I'm saying is you're now saying because you signed it, it's correct. No, it's not correct.
No, I'm saying, it's too late, I've signed
To
it.
change the minutes, it has to be approved by vote. You can't just go signing stuff yourself. That's incorrect procedure.
Yeah, if I move that we accept the change to the clerical error.
I second that.
Propose and second that no change is accepted. All
Right.
those in favour, please show. All those in favour, Ian?
Yes.
All those against? Carried.
Right, so the point I was making, you've just clarified and you've just done the procedure correctly, like you should have done in the first place. We just spent 5 minutes arguing because you didn't carry out the procedures in the first place. That's why we have rules and regulations on the
Can we
council.
move
Yes, well,
progress,
if
please,
we
Jeff?
all stuck to the rules, we'd all get finished much quicker.
Well, if you follow the rules, Chair, you
Right.
will all get finished quicker, you're right.
To approve payments.
Can I move that, Chair? I've just checked them and signed them.
Yeah.
Clive is doing his bit.
Seconded? Yeah, seconded. All those in favour? Great. Right. To request grant from Hampstead Parish Council. How much? Yeah, in kind, 4,446 employment costs. Can we have a
Yep.
proposal? Seconder?
Is that spot on, no pence?
Yeah, 88 pence.
88.
4048, 88. 404, sorry, 4046, 88. I don't need to sign that. Right. To approve the accounts for February. A, bank reconciliation. Is that that one?
Yep.
We'll not vote on those individually, we'll pick them all together at the end. Receipts. Okay. Payments.
Right, sorry, can I ask a question on
Yep.
the receipts? Just let me finish. Right, the second one up, we received £100.
Yeah.
So we'll leave the question till later. Right, I'll leave it at that and I'll ask the question later. I want to ask a question on that particular debt that's been paid.
Okay, except that they've
Can
been
I-
received then.
Can I just,
Yeah.
just on the football fees, it says Old Hall. Oh, sorry, that's all higher, isn't it? Football fees is that's a 120, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Do we know where we stand with the over 35s then, Michael? Or right, so
She's on holiday.
Right, okay, so
It's
if-
been followed up, I know that.
right, if we know, well, so we'll get an update anyway. If we can just make sure we get that.
Overview of
thank
the accounts for publication. See payments, yeah. You've got that?
The horizontal one, yes.
368453.
Yep. Move that.
Seconded.
£5. Can I just ask one on the safety rails? I take it, are they the safety rails in post? Yeah, £900. No, that's fine. I can't remember whether they've been completed or not. Walk past them.
Right, can I
No,
have
that's
a
it.
proposal?
No,
Can I have a
that's
second,
fine.
please? All those in favour? Right. So we're overview of the accounts. Overview of the accounts?
I'll move that we accept these, Chair.
Pardon?
I'll move that we accept
Yeah.
these, because we've already
Proposal,
previously
second, please.
done.
Seconded, yeah. All those in favour? Okay. Discuss if you want to, the management accounts. It's C88.
Right, can I bring something up, Chair?
Yeah.
Right, obviously the bottom figure, it's saying this is for February, but obviously that means after this there will be an extra month in the financial year, to the end of the financial year. Are we anticipating spending all the figure that's produced there? So we're saying we will tie that £7,000 up towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
In March we're going to spend 7,000.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's not accurate. Right, so we're looking at an anticipated surplus subject to things maybe coming in, about 7,000.
Yeah.
Right, that's okay.
You've got the next sheet, Clive gives you the football.
Yes, I've got it there. The old Landstonies and Little Nester.
Can we approve that, please? Those in favour, please show.
Great.
Okay.
They're going to say, can I just ask that at the end of the, I'm not sure when the end of the season is, it must be end of this month, May. If for the May 6th, can we have because we really should have all the accounts sorted by then, shouldn't any money owing, so if we can have Siobhan can get us a full update then. We'll see
We'll make you
where we
aware
are.
of the fact that it needs doing.
Yeah, thank you.
Debtors. Number 9, yeah, that's the report on the debtors. That's it. Yeah,
Right,
we
can I
see
just
that, please?
can I ask a question on that? And it's the bottom one, and it refers back. I just asked about the payment of £100. And you have to be careful because of what I say and don't say, because people have got a habit of reporting me to the Standards Committee for releasing confidential information. Am I allowed to speak openly and freely about that particular debt at the bottom? Well, it must be a secret, John, because you reported me to Standards Committee for breaking confidential information.
That was during the meeting with the school. But is it now? It's up to you, yeah.
Right, I'll see if I can ask a question without going into too much detail, which
Okay.
probably not an ideal thing
Yeah.
in respect to the audience, the public. Am I right in saying that the figure of £200, where it says repaid £200, is that the total repayment figure we've had paid back to us for the debt that's just before it?
Yeah.
So out of that debt we've got there, we've only ever been paid back £200.
We've got £200 more than that. So that is the debt we have, the £200
So that figure there
existing debt.
is the existing debt.
Right. Because I'm rather concerned. I understand there was an agreement made. I didn't approve of that agreement. I understand there was an agreement made. I think the new council probably needs to come back and readdress this, because as I previously mentioned, at the current rate, this debt could take up to 20 years to be paid off, and I don't think that's acceptable. So we'll leave it at that for the new
Okay.
council.
Chair. John?
Yeah.
I certainly haven't met with the preschool playgroup, but I accept that I was probably part of the agreement. I think we have a standing order that normally you don't return to items which have been decided for 6 months.
It is more than 6 months.
Sorry?
It's more than 6 months.
I can't hear you.
More than
More than
6
6
months.
Yeah, and I think that's fair, but because otherwise, all right, we don't agree with everything that happens, you can't keep coming back to it. So I would suggest that we come back to it at the time that it's right that we could come back to it.
When we have a new council.
Yeah, it will be when we've got a new council.
Can I just ask, is this something that the auditors are likely to comment to us
I
on?
mean, you ought to just come to last time.
That we weren't,
That things
nothing was in place, wasn't it, I think, yeah. It's just whether they think that that's a sufficiently good arrangement from the council's charity council's point of view with the figure that we're getting back. But I think, as I say, I think we need to review that as soon as we, whatever the council is after May. I think at the first finance meeting from that, we'll perhaps have to sit down and have a look at that, because
Can I
it's
ask
not, it is a big figure, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm interrupting. Can I just ask another quick question? Are the people who owe us that money, are they paying interest on that debt? So is it, right, okay.
Right, can we receive that information about the debtors?
Yep.
Okay. To receive an update on the building valuation for insurance purposes and approve course of action.
Yes, at the last meeting I've managed to contact the companies, the Borough Councils, Fisher German and the company in Sheffield. I've got to supply them with the details of the buildings, and then they're able to equate to how much it will cost to value the buildings, so that's ongoing.
Yeah, that's fine.
To receive quotes for waste disposal and agree to provide
Sorry,
a
sorry, I'm going to interrupt you and I apologise. Can I just go back to insurance? When does our insurance run out, Michael?
It's not to do with, it's to do with the valuation of the buildings for insurance.
Alright, so we're not going to get into sort of trouble with
No.
it. Right, okay, sorry.
It's just to update it,
No.
isn't it?
So we've got 3 prices here for the bins.
Chair, can I ask Michael, does this refer to here or to Southampton? Just here? Okay.
Can I just ask, because it slightly threw me this when it said quotes for waste disposal as agreed provider. Is that, I mean, as far as I can see, that quote is just for 2 bins. Is that the cost of buying 2 new bins that we're talking about, or the cost of emptying them?
We have 2 bins here all the time.
Right.
For a year.
Right, and is that the one that RMBC have been doing? And that's the quote actually for emptying the bins that we've got, right? Because I just read it as though it's sort of like we're buying 2, it looks as though we're buying 2 new so the bin, they'll supply their own bins, but that's the figure for that.
So you've got-
Well, it's just to carry on. I know I've kept raising this about how we could look at money at saving on waste disposal, but we've got that figure there, which is obviously quite competitive. Are we intending to look at that at other areas that we've got for waste collection? Are we too late?
Wanting to do is to
Get this
try it
one.
out for a year.
Yes, right.
And if they give a good
Service, then we'll roll it over, yeah. haven't got any problem, because I think, judging by that, and if we could save on them, we could probably save £1,000 a year, which is, yeah, it is a bit more difficult, but like, as you said, if they give a good service and we're happy with it, then you can ask them to quote.
Yeah, but you say £600,
the others.
don't that?
Yeah.
I just wondered if we got any indication if there was any difference that had generated those different quotations, whether you could detect that. Otherwise, I think you're right, let's run it for 12 months and see. But I just wondered if you'd got any idea whether there was any likely to be any difference in the service.
Well, they'll go out on the same quote, won't they? So.
Yeah, just picking up a bit what Clive just said, we do have other bins. We have one at the cemetery. Do we have one Hillcrest? Is that all the big bins we have, isn't it? Right. Are they due to run out? Their contracts due to run out as well? Right. But were they sort of comparable with this, or we had to make a quick decision, if I remember rightly, did we not?
Yeah, I mean, there's been renewal dates on the 1st of April.
So I was just thinking about what I call more smart procurement, where we could get all 4 bins. So we'd obviously have to do some form of informal agreement between the charity and the council, because these bins are charity bins as such. But it'd be probably an idea if we can get all 4 onto one contract. It might be even cheaper.
Well, I think that's hopefully what we'll try to do at the end of things. I mean, I propose that we go with the lowest quote and try that for a year.
The lowest quote is the one from Biffa, and it's £1,394.64, which is £600, slightly more than £600.
Can I just say, don't bother mentioning any of the figures? Can I just say, don't bother mentioning any of the figures?
No,
because we're not in confidential session.
Could I move that we accept that lowest tender?
The only point I would make is that I'm not sure whether the bidder one includes VAT or not. The Borough Council don't charge VAT. If bidder do put VAT on, it's still cheaper than the Borough Council.
Yeah.
You need to clarify that, because the charity can't reclaim VAT. And the other situation really is whether they've got capacity to do it. So if they've got it, they might not have capacity to do it.
How many?
In which case I would like to go back to the Borough, because time is the essence.
Right. So it's just a question of clarifying those issues. But I think it's good that actually we're looking to signal that we're trying to get competition in all the things that we do, because at the end of the day, the more we can save, the better we've got.
I agree. Could I move that in principle we go with the lowest quote, subject to the clerk checking
Further inquiry.
details? But if everything's right, it goes ahead.
Yeah.
Can I second it, please?
Yeah, I'll second that.
Yeah. All those in favour?
It's a single bit of paper, Johnson. Start.
Have a quick look.
Can you read that, Brad, because I've not got
Yeah, do you want to? It's just additional agenda item for charity meeting to approve new boiler for Old Hall. I presume Michael was supplied with it.
Yeah, they came to service the boiler in the Old Hall just before Easter, and it's been cut off because it's no longer serviceable.
No.
So we got a quote from the company that actually did the servicing, which is over the threshold for a single quote.
Is it for a water boiler or for the heating?
Central heating.
The central heating. So there's no heating in that end of the building at all. No,
Is it gas safe, the certificates and things like that? Because it's
So are you-
generated from Corgi.
To the chair, you say it's over the figure, so that we need to get 2 more quotes.
Yeah.
Unless you decide to suspend financial regulations on this occasion.
Well, this is a charity, isn't it? Have we got a round figure for replacement?
Well, I mean, I can either give you the figures you've given me, or if you want to
Oh,
in private session.
Sorry, I shouldn't have a conversation with the clerk, but the thing is, if we've still got the playgroup coming back in after Easter, and if they haven't got central heating, I know that, I mean,
Hot
Easter's
water.
early this year and it's very warm, that's no guarantee, but if there is no boiler for central heating, and it gets very cold, those children may have to be sent home.
But no hot water either for washing
Sorry.
hands. No hot water for washing hands or anything.
We've got the immersion heater for hot water, so we've got hot water.
All right.
Oh.
No, it's a central heating I'd be more concerned about.
With the servicing and loan, there's some electric meters, so we've got electric meters in the room.
Can you tell us what the price is?
I can tell you if you want it.
Yeah.
But I don't see any reason why it should be.
Yeah.
Because one of the
Because,
companies that
well,
could
the
give
reason
you
I'm
a
asking, right,
quote.
the reason I'm asking for the prices,
Oh, right. Ah,
the reason
well,
I'm asking for the prices is because it looks like common sense says we're going to have to suspend financial orders.
well, the clerk's just said that
There's another quote coming.
there is another quote
All right.
coming.
Well, it might be.
Go on, Joe, have a go.
When it comes in.
Yes, sir.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Joe, I do
I
apologise.
did have my hand up for quite a while. There seemed to be a general conversation going on. I just wondered how difficult it was to get, if we need to get 2 more quotes, why don't we just get 2 more quotes? That surely can be quite a quick job, and then we can see what we've got.
But it needs approval, and we're short of time for approval. I think that's what you're saying, isn't it?
Next meeting after the moment.
Yeah. Well, this is...
Can I
No, I meant-
move?
sorry.
Right, can I move that? Do you believe the price is reasonable?
Yes, I looked on the internet today, the price of the boiler. The boiler itself is quite expensive. And we're having to move it from the basement into the office.
Recycle.
Right.
And they are... Sorry, if I can just
Yeah.
interject. They are a gas safe registered company as well, aren't they? So they've got all the relevant insurances and everything else. Perhaps we should expedite.
How long have we had that old boiler?
I think we have no choice.
30 years plus.
Right. Could I support that we go for a single quote and get the job done?
So I'll propose that we suspend financial standing orders in relation to a single quote.
So,
Right.
okay.
You second that, Luke?
Yep, I'll second that.
Right. All in favour? Right, okay, that's suspended. Right, now what decide? Are we going to go ahead with this?
I think we ain't got no
Yeah, I don't
choice.
think... I'm just reading through it. It's quite a... There's a considerable amount of work actually involved in it. Reading through the work specification.
If we've agreed that, John, let's get what the details
Right,
are.
actually.
Yeah, I think we've agreed that. All those in favour, we've asked for all those in favour.
Yeah.
Opposed, second, all those, yeah?
Are we voting then?
Yes, we vote on that. Yeah.
Can they do it fairly quickly? Sorry, Peter.
Right, it's nothing for 12, nothing for 13, and 14. Date and time of next work meetings.
6th of May.
Yeah, 6th of May. Wednesday the 6th of May, which will be a meeting. Yeah. Right. Right, thank you very much, folks. Declare the meeting closed.